Hi girls, Casey here. I told you guys that I'm going to do a training video, so here it is. I do have a list of notes that I made throughout the day while I was at work, and one of you has just messaged me. Hang on a second. Oh, no, it was just a thumbs up. Okay, so, I apologize now if it's all over the place. I apologize if I freeze speaking because my mind doesn't always work as fast as I'd like it to. And I apologize if I ramble because this is my first training video. So, the first thing I want to start with is this business is not always easy. I know it, you know it, everybody knows it, everyone at the top knows it. If you want this business, you have to work. And it's annoying sometimes if we have lives to fit around it. Or we have to fit it around our lives. I know it's annoying sometimes and you feel like I'm getting nowhere, but planting the seeds is always going to work, and I'll get to that a little bit later. So, I heard a saying recently, and in fact I heard two sayings, and I think you guys should both hear them. Those who fail do so because they quit. Simple. There is no reason why every single person in this business, in this profession, cannot succeed. None at all. It's not the compensation plan, it's not the company, it's not the products, it's nothing other than the fact that people quit too soon because people think that network marketing is a get rich quick scheme. It's not. Those who get rich quick go broke quick too. So yes, some people might fly to the top of the company in a few months, like your Ambers and your Whitneys and everybody else, but that's not the general population of network marketing. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts recently. Every day that I go to and from work, the podcasts are playing. I haven't listened to music in weeks. They all took years, 2, 3, 4 years, sometimes more. It depends how much they work their business and when they worked out how to work it. Nothing is quick. Nothing is speedy. You have to work. You have to find a way that works for you, and you just have to get on with it. I'm sorry if I sound harsh. I don't mean to at all. This is as much for myself as it is for you, because this is a realization that I've come to for myself recently. The other thing I want to say is do not set time limits for your success. Do not say, I'll give it until February or March and then I'll see how I'm going. No. Again, those who fail do so because they quit. Give yourself as long as it takes. Everybody's journey is different, completely different. If I gave myself 3 months before I quit, because Amber Voigt got to black in 3 months and Whitney husband got to black in a few months, I would be miserable and I would be always sitting around thinking, what if I had stuck it out? Well, for the first time in my life, I have stuck it out a year down the track. Yes, I am still yellow, but at the same time, I haven't been working my business to the best of my potential either. And I've only just even started trying to do that this month, really. I thought I was trying, I wasn't. I was giving it a half-assed job and I got a half-assed response from it. So, keep going. Keep going. Don't ever quit. Even if you just have to buy out your 125 every 3 months just to stay active, do that. Because sooner or later you'll find something that'll click and you will go for it. Okay, keep planting seeds and watering them. Eventually they'll grow. I got that idea from Jim Rohn. He has an audio book called How to Build Your Network Marketing Business, and he talks about seeds. And if you just plant a seed and walk away, it's never going to grow. If you plant a seed and continue to water it, it will grow and it will flourish, and some take longer than others. That's the end of that. That's all there is to it. So I wanted to tell you a quick story about Nay. Hi, Nay. And how Nay came into the business just a few days ago. I spoke to Nay probably, I don't even know how many months ago, months ago, probably close to when I first joined. And Nay was like, yeah, add me into your group, blah, blah, blah. And she's just sat there and she hasn't said anything since. When Stacey signed up, hi Stacey, I kind of figured, if Nay's going to sign up, she'll probably sign up under Stacey because Stacey's a mutual friend. She never did. So in the last few weeks, I've just been posting in my opportunity group because I've been obviously going for the Plus You campaign. I wanted people to get the free shipping and the extra mascara because who doesn't like to save a buck or two? And I've just been posting in there consistently, not even remembering, to be honest, that Nay was in there. And then a few days ago, out of the blue, Nay messaged me and she's like, hey, is that campaign still running? Can I still join? And I'm sitting there, wide-eyed, chin dropped, like, hell yes, you can. So if you plant the seed and stay consistent and continue to water it, whether you know you're watering it or not in this case, you keep being consistent, people keep seeing your posts, sooner or later someone will say yes. And I've planted a lot of seeds and I'm hoping for a lot of trees, but you know, sometimes it's hit and miss. People's ratios are all different. People who have been recruiting for a long time have obviously a much better hit rate than what I would have. I've sponsored 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on. 5 in a year, and there's only 4 of you are active. One's about to drop off, and one doesn't want to do this anymore at the moment. So, you know, and it's just hit and miss. You just have to keep planting the seed, offering the opportunity to people. There's another quick story I want to tell you about a girl. I won't mention her name in case she joins, but there's a girl that I met in a support group months ago. She has an illness and I have the same illness. And we were talking back and forth months and months and months ago. And anyway, she went silent for a while. And I started talking to her yesterday and she was really upset because she'd been in hospital with her illness. And then she was talking about how she can't even afford her medication. She lives in the States and one of her medications is like $1,200 a month or something stupid like that. And I finished talking to her last night and I didn't mention anything, and I was thinking about it all night, and I was like, I wish there was something I can do to help. And then I thought, there is. So I messaged her this morning and I'm like, hey, such and such, I've been thinking about you all night and I want to share something with you, and I think I may have a solution. I want you to be able to afford your medication. Will you hear me out? And she heard me out, and I sort of mentioned it. I kept it simple, keep it sweet and simple. I've realised that the more you ramble on, the less they listen. So I kept it short and simple. I gave her the link to Whitney's We Have a Better Way video that was shot by the GoPro people. I think it's GoPro. Eric Worre, anyway. Whitney, as some of you may or may not know, when she started, she was on food stamps in America. She couldn't afford anything. She was studying her second degree because her first degree didn't get her a job. And then she was with another network marketing company, and then she switched over to Younique, and she caned it. She hustled. She didn't sleep. She worked all day, all night. She went to school when she had to go to school. She was looking after her baby at the time, and she gained it. And she got up there, and because she had pure guts and determination to do so. And this girl that I was talking to, she heard me out and she was like, you know what? She said, I trust you. She said, if this was a pyramid scheme or you just wanted to recruit me, then you would have jumped on me with this months and months ago when I first met you, but you didn't. And that's how I know that you really care. You haven't even mentioned it until I told you that we were struggling financially. And she's going to talk to her partner, and then she's going to hopefully be able to join next week. So, you know, there's 2 different ways that I've had people consider joining. You have to offer it to everyone. I offered it a couple of weeks ago to one of my best friends from New Zealand, and she said she's going to do it on the 20th. She's signing up. She's like, okay, I'm going to do this. And I never in a million years thought that she would. To be honest, I thought she'd be like, yeah, no. But she's actually thinking about it. She's like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to do videos, but I'm like, dude, I didn't do videos at the beginning anyway. Now I'm rambling. So the next thing I wanted to talk to you about, so keep planting the seeds, keep offering the opportunity, offer it to anyone and everyone as a conversation. It doesn't have to be a, join my team. I hate that. Join my team. It's so cheesy. It's so overused. Work it into a conversation. Work out what they need and work out how having a unique business can fulfill that need. Algorithms and posting. You need to be posting consistently. Now this kind of goes into the question you asked me today. You've posted a few posts and you're getting a lot of likes but no interaction. One will be algorithms. If you're not posting regularly and people are regularly interacting, even if it is likes, hardly anyone's going to see it. Facebook works like that. Facebook cottoned on to Younique about a year or two in, and they started really limiting it because they didn't want us to have free advertising. So if you post, I can't remember what the suggested amount is of posts a day. This is my recommendation. You need to post several statuses a day. 3 need to be about your business, at least 1 lifestyle post, and 1 I'm really busy post. So lifestyle post could be anything from, I don't know if you guys saw the other day, I had my Younique card in front of my face, and I'm like, I love that I can help support my friends' businesses with this little card. Something simple like that. Those who are in the higher ranks, they're like, I love that I can take a holiday whenever I want. I love that I can stay home with my kids and still work and build my empire. Just some little things like that. 1 busy. I can't believe how busy I am. This is amazing. You guys all rock. Another one I've seen recently, and I haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to, is I've seen several of the leaders be like, I've got so many messages in my inbox and I'm really trying to get to you all. I promise I'll try and get to you all by the end of the day. I don't know if that is a marketing ploy or not, but I have seen it several times from several leaders, so I'm going to give it a go. Yeah, why not? So I think that pretty much answers your question. You have to be consistent with your posting. Consistent. Several posts every day. A couple about your business, a couple about your lifestyle, a couple about how busy you are. It's only recently that I've been consistently posting several posts a day that I have actually started getting more response and more interaction on my posts because everyone's seeing them. With your business pages, unfortunately, Facebook have made it so that no matter how many likes you have on your page, if you post a status, only a certain amount will see it. And sometimes it's as little as 5, and sometimes it's as much as 20. Unless you pay to boost that post, hardly anyone's going to see it. One suggestion is share the post to your wall, to your main profile. I know Brie is a big advocate for don't even bother with your business page, just use your Facebook wall and build up those algorithms so that everyone sees you. And I'm kind of the same. I'm over the business page. I do boost a couple of recruiting posts now and then. I've got 2 boosted at the moment, but I'm not really getting anything from them. They're reaching a lot of people are seeing it, but I'm not getting any interaction or questions or inquiries. So I'm not sure if I'll do that again, but we'll see how it goes. They've got 7 days, so that's fine. So keep posting on your wall. That's all I can say. Even if you get no interaction at all, keep doing it. Brie was saying that several of her recruits have never liked any of her posts. They've never bought from her. They've never commented. They've never done anything. And then all of a sudden they're like, I've been watching your posts and I want to join. So just keep consistency. I can't express that anymore. Keep your profile a negative free zone. If you're having a bad day, don't post it on Facebook. You're pissed off with someone, and I know I get pissed off with people most days, particularly in my other job. Don't post it on Facebook. People buy into you, not the company. Essentially, they want to join you. They don't care what you're selling or what your company is. They want to join you and your success, not necessarily the company. Inspirational quotes are a really good one. I'm so happy because, or I'm really grateful because, posts like that, no negativity. Another one that I'm quite big on is the politics one. Nobody on Facebook would know whether I'm left wing, right wing, and I plan to keep it that way. I do not post anything political. I don't comment on anything political. I don't share anything political. purely because no matter which side of the fence you're sitting on in relation to politics and controversial issues, you're going to alienate half your potential customers and recruits. So if you are a Labor voter and you're pounding out Labor posts, pounding out Labor support, commenting on everything, then you are going to completely alienate your coalition side. And that could push them away from you. I'm not saying don't have an opinion. I'm not saying don't discuss it with your friends. I'm saying is don't put it on Facebook. Facebook should never have become a place where dirty laundry is aired anyway, but whatever, they do. Most people won't know that throughout the middle of this year, I went through a pretty severe depressive episode, and I had to be assessed and remedicated. My medication had to be adjusted and whatever, but nobody on Facebook knows that. And I always get comments on, you sound like you're doing so well, I'm so proud of you, your business looks like it's booming, blah 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 blah. And nobody knows my business is not booming yet. I have been absolutely miserable for a good portion of this year, and nobody knows because I choose not to post it. I don't want my business to be seen as negative. Once you start using Facebook for your business, it is now a business profile. It is no longer a personal profile. It is no longer a diary. It is no longer a venting area. It is business. It's business, and you have to keep it like that. And it's, you kind of have to be professional. You can share funny stuff. I share funny stuff all the time because I think it's hilarious. But keep away from the negative and keep away from the political. So, attraction marketing, nobody likes to be sold to. So if you're posting posts, and I don't think I've seen any of you do it yet, but don't go posting, join my team, or buy this and buy that, and rah rah rah. I did it a little bit with my bag sale, like who wants goodies, blah blah blah, but I'm not like, you have to buy from me, blah blah blah. Sometimes I'll post, like if you'll notice, if I post a 3D fiber mascara before and after picture, it'll be like, oh my god, would you look at this? It's not like, buy this from me today, $38 plus shipping. Don't do that. It's all about attraction. Like I said, people don't like to feel like they're being sold to. So I want you guys, and in fact, actually, I might set this as a task. Your guys' task, this is going to be your first one, and I'm going to set you plenty. Your guys' task, all of you, is to research attraction marketing. And I want you all to post at least one post. In fact, actually, post at least one post and tell me what you found out about attraction marketing. And I'll start. I'm going to do all the tasks as well because I can't tell you to do it if I'm not going to. So everyone needs to look up attraction marketing, what it means and how to do it, and see what you come up with and post it in the team page, team group thing. So not only do I want you to research it, obviously also want you to apply it. So there is a personal development. Personal development is key. I'm just starting to get into it now. Like I said, I've listened to a lot of hours of Richard Bliss Brooks' Network Marketing Heroes podcast. It's free. As far as I know, apart from Katie, if she's watching, everybody else all has iPhones. So if you go into the podcast app and you in the search bar search Network Marketing Heroes, or even just network marketing, it should come up. It's a black and blue cover. Download them all and listen to them. Listen to them whenever you can. If you're walking, if you're cleaning, if you're driving. A lot of the top leaders of network marketing in the world are interviewed on there in each episode, and they come up with some amazing things and things that they've done that have been bad for their business, things that they've done that have been good for business, how they got started in their business, how many people they recruited in their first 90 days, all that kind of stuff. So listen to that. There's also a few more podcasts that I found last night, but I'm going to listen to a few of those before I let you know what they are. But there's 3 books I want you to read. GoPro by Eric Worre. Belinda, or BJ, sorry, you have my copy of that. So if you haven't read it yet, please read it. It is golden nugget. Eric Worre is one of the top network marketers in the world. The 4-Year Career by Richard Bliss Brook. I have just started that, and I've actually just ordered 2 copies because I'm struggling to read it on my phone, so I want to have a hard copy of it. I've ordered 2, and I've asked you guys what competition you want so that one of you guys can win it, but nobody's really told me. So if you guys can let me know down below what you guys want to do and what you think is fair to earn the second copy of that book, that would be great. Otherwise, again, that's available on iBook on your iPhone. I assume it's available on the Android version of iBook. I paid $2.99 for it, so it's not that expensive. Read it. Everybody, a lot of people, particularly all the people on the podcast I've listened to, have all said that book is amazing. It's just read it. I'm reading it, and I want you guys to read it too. And Whitney, yesterday or the day before, she posted in her group. She's currently at the GoPro event in Las Vegas, which Eric Worre runs. It's part of his little baby. And she put up an urgent post in the Whitney's team group. I think you guys are all in it. Go for No, it's called. I've ordered it. I'm going to read it when it gets here, probably after the 4-year career, but I'm going to read it, and it's all about your self-confidence and how you can improve that, and how, as far as I'm aware, how every no essentially leads to a yes. So it's called Go for No, and it's written by Richard Fenton. So get it. Again, podcasts, and I think that's it. Oh, and one more thing, one of the podcasts I listened to today was a lady, from, she is in Arbonne, and one of the key things she said that stuck out to me is, through all her hour of talking or whatever, was you can have dreams, you can have excuses, but you can't have both. That really stuck in my head, and I was like, Casey, for the last year you've been making excuses as to why it's not working. You need to make it work. I worked out after about 6 to 8 months that online parties did not work for me. They don't work for me. Bree has kicked my butt several times and said just because they've all failed so far doesn't mean they all would. I understand what she's saying, and perhaps at some point I will give online parties a go again, but for me they haven't worked. And one of the leaders, Lindsay Colomb, she's a Black status leader, and she did a big Periscope training on this, and she said you don't have to do online parties, you need to find a way that works for you. Amber Voigt's another one. She doesn't do online parties. She's never had a successful online party yet. She does cash and carry. Obviously, we can't do that right now. We're not for resale. But she finds other ways. She uses attraction marketing. She talks to people, and she's like, oh my God, your lashes, you so need to try this. And that's how she does it. Lindsay, I can't remember what she said she does, but she does it differently as well. What works for one doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for everyone, so you need to find a way that works for you. One more thing, you guys should all get the app called Periscope. It's attached to a Twitter account, so if you get a Twitter account you should be able to log into Periscope, and if you want to know who to follow on there, let me know. I'll give you a list of names. I'm still finding people. So essentially it's live video streaming, so I could jump on Periscope now and I could have done this training on Periscope, and then you guys could have interacted with me. Obviously you can't, because you can't comment right now. So yes, like I said, download that app. Let me know if you want to know who to follow, and I will give you a list of people that I follow, and as I find more, I'll let you know. Also in Bree's group, Lash Lumineers and Mascara Magnates, I think it's called, there is, I'm pretty sure it's in hers or Lash Mafia, one of them or both of them have a list of people that you should be following on Facebook. All our top leaders in other companies, personal development people, so many people. There are a ton of people that you can follow and get inspiration from. So I have been talking to you for nearly 25 minutes. Thank you for listening if you've made it this far. This is my first training. I'm sorry if I rambled. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, drop them down below and I'll try and answer them. If I can't answer them, I'll find someone who can. I love you all. Thank you all for being part of Team Shine, and let's go to the top together.